What's going to be the impact of AI on education? We know it's going to have a huge impact, but we're just starting to see appearing the nature of what those things might be. So one thing, you've got here this product, this new, large language models, things like ChatGPT as an example. Basically what they've done is they've got all of, vast tracts of human experience, and they're able to now tailor that in different ways to people. So this is kind of almost the ultimate learning machine. And what's about to happen at the moment, they're producing text. You can actually talk to them if you've set it up right. But what's going to happen is they will be able to produce, and there's no technical reason why this can't be the case, basically a multimedia stream of pictures and created video and stills and all sorts of things. So we're now entering the age of the potential for an enormous kind of educational machine. So it's extremely exciting from that point of view, but of course from the point of view of how are we going to deal with it in the education system, what's the best way of managing it, a whole lot of questions are raised. Obviously in an area like assessment, you start to think, well, how can we assess people in this new world? That's a really big question. I think actually schools will cope really well with that, because they actually do see the kids during the year, they have face-to-face contact with them, and as a result I think they'll figure out ways of doing the assessment thing. In addition to assessment, and just thinking about its impact on education, having to rethink education, this is just a marvelous tool for teachers, because teachers can use it to develop a lesson plan. They can use it to hook that lesson plan up to the curriculum. They can take a particular student and say, I've got a student of this type of student with this level of ability, this age, this reading level, these interests, this cultural background, and it can ask it to formulate whatever's happening, whatever they're trying to teach the pupil, to formulate it in a way which works and communicates to that person. So you can do something for a 5-year-old, you can do something for a 9-year-old, you can do something for a 16-year-old, you can ask it for metaphors, you can explain, say, could you explain quantum physics with some metaphors that would work for a 5-year-old? So this is really the ultimate educational machine. The trick, of course, will be whether we can use it, whether it can be used sensibly and responsibly. So you can unpack a whole lot of really different interesting questions in regard to the use of AI in education.